So just take a breath with me and then exhale. Hello, I am Reverend Joslyn Mason, the senior minister at Unity of Kalamazoo, and I'm sharing words of inspiration with you today on this Friday, February the 19th in the year 2021. And the word for today is prosperity. What a beautiful word. It summons up thoughts of abundance. It summons up thoughts of beauty, of life, prosperity. It's more than money, it's just having a richness of life in all areas. So, the affirmation for today: I create space for I create space for prosperous living. I create space for prosperous living. If I want to welcome something in my life, I need to create the conditions necessary for it to manifest. For instance, saying I want a loving relationship is not enough. I must be open and receptive to love, craving comfort and all that I desire. Removing the obstacles I have placed in the way of togetherness automatically brings me closer to others, and relationships naturally grow. Spending time in gratitude for what I already have gives me a prosperous mindset and more to appreciate, especially as it easily comes my way. I cultivate abundance by focusing my feelings and thoughts on the flow of limitless substance. I am prosperous beyond measure. And from the book of Proverbs, chapter 21, verse 5, the plans of the diligent lead surely to abundance. So, prosperity is one of the greatest metaphysical messages and teachings, because if we can acquire this idea, then we can manifest just about anything. If we can create space for prosperous living, if we can create in our mind and our thoughts and our ideas that we are meant to be blessed, that we are meant to be prosperous. I'm not talking about greed or hoarding or having more than you need. I'm talking about the abundant life that Jesus spoke about in John 10:10 when he said, I came that you might have life and have it more abundantly. So we want to let go of that, especially those thoughts and limited thinking that are keeping us from knowing and realizing that we can have an abundant life. We can live well. We can have the love that we crave in our life. We can have right and perfect relationships. We can bring into and manifest into our life by letting go of the thought that there will never be, or that there is a lack of, or no one, or whatever stories we make up in our mind. The Daily Word says, craving comfort and security while dwelling on what I lack is akin to building a wall between me and all that I desire. Imagine that. When you spend a lot of time thinking about what you don't have, you are building a wall between you and getting what you want. The key metaphysically is to spend time being in gratitude for what you already have, creating for yourself a prosperous mindset. Many of us have a lack mentality. From time to time, we all go through it. Oh, we wish something would happen and it's not. Oh, we're disappointed. But we want to instead cultivate a prosperous mindset to focus our thoughts on prosperity, abundance, peace, health, wholeness, and fullness of life. We want to cultivate an attitude of gratitude and cultivate abundance, focusing our feelings and thoughts on the flow of limitless substance, seeing yourself prosperous beyond measure. When you pray to be prosperous beyond measure, that means you have enough for you and you have enough to spread out into the world for the various causes that you want to support, for ways that can uplift and replenish our earth. You have the ability to be more creative. And you are a natural magnet for abundance because God created us to be prosperous, healthy, and whole, and gives us the divine right mindset and understanding and our skills that we naturally have to create prosperity in our lives. So, whenever you are seeking a loving relationship, create within your mind space and an openness to find the right person that you can share the abundance of who you are with. That all of you is happy, whole, healthy, and well, and you want to share a happy, whole, well person with another happy, whole, well person. We don't seek people to fix us, to complete us. We merely seek others to share the abundance of who and what we are, and to bask in the beauty and abundance of who they are. So, you are prosperous beyond measure. You create space for prosperous living today and every day. I behold the Christ as you. God bless you, and know that the light of God surrounds you, the love of God enfolds you, the power of God protects you as the presence of God watches over you. Wherever you are, wherever you go, God is there. And that beautiful prayer for protection was written by James Dillard Freeman, the poet laureate of Unity. And sometimes we just pray these prayers, and maybe you don't even know that prayer. You've never heard that prayer before. Well, that is the prayer for protection by James Dillard Freeman. It's one that I use every day and one that gives comfort to so many people. May it become a part of your spiritual toolbox. God bless you. Namaste and peace.